Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow and find out that someone, somewhere, created millions of dollars today without working, without saving, and without producing anything real. No factory, no product, no labor. Yet this new money will quietly reduce the value of your salary, your savings, and your future. Here is the mystery most people never question. If money is supposed to represent value, who gives banks the power to create it out of nothing? More importantly, why does this system always seem to benefit banks and the wealthy, while ordinary people fall behind no matter how hard they work? The answer is not simple, and it is not taught in schools. But once you understand it, you will never look at money the same way again. Long ago, money was simple. Gold, silver, physical coins. If you had money, it meant something real was behind it. You could not create gold by writing numbers on paper. You had to dig it out of the ground. That natural limit protected people from abuse. But carrying gold was dangerous and heavy, so people began storing gold with goldsmiths. In return, the goldsmith gave paper receipts. These receipts promised that the gold could be claimed at any time. Over time, people stopped asking for the gold. They trusted the paper, and that trust changed everything. The goldsmiths noticed something important. Most people never came back to claim their gold at the same time. So the goldsmiths did something bold and dangerous. They started lending out receipts for gold that did not exist. That was the birth of modern banking. This practice eventually evolved into what we now call fractional reserve banking. Here is how it works in simple words. You deposit $1,000 into a bank. You believe the bank is holding your money safely. But the bank keeps only a small part of it, maybe $100. The rest gets lent out. The person who borrows that money spends it. The money ends up deposited in another bank. That bank lends most of it again. This repeats over and over. Suddenly, your original $1,000 has turned into many thousands of dollars in the system. No new work was done. No new value was created. Money was created by lending. This is the first truth most people never hear. Banks do not lend money they already have. They create new money when they issue loans. You might ask, why would governments allow something so risky? Because it helped them too. As economies grew, governments needed more money to fund wars, roads, welfare, and later entire nations. Creating money through banks was easier than raising taxes. Central banks were introduced to manage this system. They promised stability. They promised control. But control over money creation gave them immense power. Over time, money stopped being backed by gold completely. Today, money is backed by confidence. And confidence can be printed. Today, over 90% of money does not exist physically. It is just numbers and bank databases. When a bank approves a loan, it's for a house, a car, or a business, it does not take that money from someone else. It creates it digitally. This is not a conspiracy. It is openly admitted by central banks. And this is where the harm begins. When more money enters the system without real growth, prices rise. This is called inflation. But inflation does not affect everyone equally. Here is the repeating pattern throughout history. Banks and large institutions receive new money first. They buy assets, stocks, real estate, businesses. Prices rise later. Ordinary people receive higher wages last, if at all. By the time money reaches you, its purchasing power is weaker. Your savings buy less. Your salary feels smaller. Your future becomes more expensive. This is known as the Cantillon effect. It explains why asset prices rise faster than wages. It explains why homes feel unaffordable. It explains why working harder no longer guarantees security. This story is not new. Ancient Rome debased its coins to fund spending. Prices exploded. Trust collapsed. In the 20th century, countries printed money to escape crises. Short-term relief turned into long-term damage. Every time money creation was disconnected from real value, the result was the same. Wealth inequality increased, savings were destroyed. Social tension rose, different time, same system, same outcome. Today, money creation is tied to debt. Every new dollar is born as a loan. That means someone, somewhere, must repay it with interest. But here's the problem. The interest is never created. This forces constant borrowing just to keep the system running. Debt must grow forever, or the system collapses. That is why governments, corporations, and households are drowning in debt. And that is why financial crises repeat. Shocking reality. Who really benefits? Banks earn interest on money they created at near zero cost. They take the upside. You carry the risk. Things go well, profits are private. Things go wrong, losses are socialized. History shows this again and again. The system is not broken. It is working exactly as designed. The big question is, what does this mean for you? It means relying only on savings is dangerous. It means understanding money is no longer optional. It means those who understand the system position themselves differently than those who don't. Money is created through debt, not work. Hard work earns income, but banks control money supply. These are not the same game. Inflation is a hidden transfer of wealth. It slowly moves value from savers to asset owners and institutions. Financial education is a form of self-defense. Those who understand money systems adapt. Those who don't pay the price quietly. If money can be created without effort, and your time cannot, then the real risk is not working harder. The real risk is not understanding the rules of the game you are forced to play. If this video changed how you see money even slightly, then you are already ahead of most people. Subscribe to Currency Context for deep, simple explanations of how money, power, and systems really work. Because in a world where money is created out of nothing, understanding it might be the most valuable asset you can own.